June 9th here in Canada. I see that Italy, Poland, and Germany have joined in the resistance, the farmers' uprising. Brief background, as you I'm sure should well be aware by now, the Netherlands, Dutch, Holland, they're out in the streets and it's starting to turn ugly. The government there has granted the police special powers, same as Trudeau did here in Canada with the Emergencies Act. I'm not sure what it's called and how it quite works there. The farmers have shut the roads down, the border to Germany. The fishermen have joined in and have the ports shut down. The airports are shut down. And they've stopped the supply chain of food from the big warehouses to the supermarket systems. And it's obvious the populace is behind them because they want to close farming in Holland. And they're the number 2 exporter of food in the world after the United States. I had no idea. And the deal is, I'm not going to get into the restrictions, but it ends farming in Holland. And so the farmer can sell his farm to the government at a predetermined price, or they'll just confiscate it. And the bulk of their farming is, I gather, done by multi-generational farmers. Well, they're just going to sell their farm to the government for a pittance and go work in the cricket factory growing crickets because that's all they're going to have to eat. This goes back to Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. Their meeting a few weeks back ago in Davos, Switzerland, Papa Klaus Schwab told his minions, who include the Prime Minister of Holland and our Prime Minister here in Canada, farming's got to stop. It's under the guise of, what is it? The net zero emissions plan, or carbon plan, net zero some foolishness or other, because of the climate crisis. But let's not forget, Klaus Schwab calls us all useless eaters, and that our population must be diminished. Sorry. So, yeah, okay, Klaus. I gather, is there 24 countries in the European Union? I'm not exactly sure. But they've all said, yes, Daddy Klaus, and they're going to this net zero BS. John, and let's not forget, Trudeau is in the first starting throes of doing this to Canada as well. We have this 30% reduction in blah blah. Yeah, okay. I hate to see any country, any people in turmoil, but to be truthful, I'm hoping, because it needs to happen, that this runs like wildfire through the European Union, and that the people just rise up and say, no, this is ridiculous. This World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab with his Great Reset, it's got to be stopped. And just in summation, let me say, the Prime Minister in Holland, as well as our Prime Minister, and a great number of other world leaders and politicians, are graduates of the Klaus Schwab School of Young Global Leaders. Oh yeah, Klaus has bragged openly many in statements and in publications that he's quite pleased that Trudeau and half of his cabinet are graduates of his school. Does it sort of remind you of the, what was it, the Hitler Youth Program? The Nazis? Well, Klaus is descended from Nazi members. Coincidence? Yeah, well, who knows?